Episode 8 of The Last Frontier is surprisingly disappointing. Yeah, I will admit it. This show was going in the right direction, and then it just took a left turn, and it's just like, really? This entire episode is mostly a flashback where we see things happening where after the events of episode 7, where we find out that Sydney Schofield was behind every single thing, even the plane crash. Episode 1 and 7 are the only two good episodes of this series. And that's saying something because episode 8 kind of did not deliver for me. Because we then find out that the episode and the series focuses on Sydney Havelock, who goes by Levi as well, and her relationship with Thiago and Bradford, played by Alfre Woodard. As it turns out, everything is about Schofield and not Havelock. We were kind of misconstrued about everything's about Havelock. What's the motive? What's going on? What's happening? This character, Schofield, was one note since the beginning. She didn't give any emotion or anything, but then we kind of understand why in this episode through flashback sequences and what's going on and what's happening. And not only that, it's about Sydney, her father, the CIA, and the usefulness of what's going on and what drives her to be this way, and kind of being that character of being less sympathetic in a way because she just has that stoic look and she doesn't have any emotion to her at all. Kudos to the actors playing this character, but listen, the character itself is not written well. The show wants to be the Blacklist when it's not the Blacklist. And the aspect of how things work and the real saving grace, and this is a big, big thing, didn't expect to say this when a character is introduced so far into a season, Thiago is the character that really, really saves this show. Anthony Scordes, the actor who plays Thiago, because he puts in a great performance despite often being forced to, kind of reveal the exposition of what's going on. It's like, all right, your character's revealing this, but then how's it connected to it? So we can follow along with what's happening. That's how Thiago is. And it's like, oh, okay. But then I kind of understood where he was coming from because every single character in this is complex. And the aspect of, us now not focusing on Remnick when we thought it was also about Remnick, it's not here, there either. And it's just like, take a deep breath because I want this show to be good. I really, really do. But it just hasn't hit it on the ballpark at all. And we have more so where scenes are extended flashbacks. It's like there are many shows that have done a flashback from one perspective and then few episodes later, it's the same episode as before, but from a different version of someone else's flashback. So it's the same episode, two different flashbacks from two different perspectives. It's like, wait a minute, what is happening? I'm not really a fan of when shows do that. The show had its point where it started off very, very well. It was smart. Plane goes down in Alaska, fugitive run loose. It's like, okay, Con Air meets the fugitive. Where can this go? And then by episode, what was it? I want to say 6. It was like, oh, it's not good. Boom. Episode 7 gave us that surprise. Fantastic. And then episode 8 was just like, okay, here's the exposition. You're delivering everything. And it's like, what is really happening? I'm curious to see how this show is going to end. We don't need a second season at all. Just the way everything's going, the trajectory of it. And it's very rare that I watch a show fully straight through that I don't like it. And it's really tough to get through every single episode, every single week. This is a 10 full episode season. Very curious to see how episodes 9 is going to be and how everything closes out. Like we know that Schofield is the real villain now. We understand that. Now, is she just pulling Havelock along? The whole thing with Thiago, what's going on? Bradford. So many things unraveling. It's like, okay, you have to wrap this up in one season. But knowing that they're probably not going to, we might likely get a second season. But I want more focus on Remnick, Jason Clarke's character, because he's absolutely amazing. It's just like he's not in this episode as much, and it's just like we're reliving events we've already seen, and it's just like, okay, let's pump the brakes. John Bokenkamp is a great, great creator for television. The Blacklist ran for 10 years. It was phenomenal. The only reason it was phenomenal was because of James Spader. This show does not have that James Spader-esque actor to push it along for 10 seasons. This show will not be 10 seasons, that's for sure. But to see where this goes is going to be interesting, and hopefully it does not disappoint in the ending and we get a proper send-off for each character. If it's not, don't leave it open-ended at the end of episode 10, because then we're going to be like, oh, okay, that's where we're going. We have to just wait and see to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 8 of The Last Frontier. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Where do you stand on TV shows and series that have an episode in them that is an entire flashback? Do you want to know that? Or do you think that that should happen down the line in certain seasons? And where do you think this whole series is going to go and end? And do you think we'll get a second season of The Last Frontier? Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my episode 9 review of The Last Frontier.